EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody's having a great day. For today's video, this is our Week 5 matchup versus the Los Angeles Rams. I hope you like, and I hope you enjoy. This is Wildcat 21 touchdown versus It's Geechee Ho. Let's get it, boy. Okay. So, I want to see if we can get a good thing going on defense first. I want to see what he's going to try and run here. We've been doing really good defensively in the league. Number 1 defense in the league right now. 18 sacks. We've 8 interceptions. And we also lead in yards given up. We have the number 1 defense in the league. Our offense still needs to catch a rhythm. We're 3-1 on the year. So let's see if we can go 4-1 here with if we can get the win here.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
We have the lead in the NFC East.
Mayfield now. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
So, let's go.
Picked off by Witherspoon. And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little.
Okay, now let's see if we can catch a rhythm here.
Can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
They'll run with
oh, nice run. Nice hole.
25-yard line. First down yardage on the
okay,
first play of the
so
drive,
let's
14 yards.
change the set here. That was a nice run. Okay, let's see. Let's try something else.
Not only they're controlling things right the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
Let's see.
Try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
Kind of like this here.
10, it's Wilson.
Oh, I should have went to Zeke.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Oh.
And this one goes nowhere.
Nice stop, bro.
Back at the 22. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Okay, let's see if I can get something here. That run went pretty good, so let's try something.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That ball
Oh, let's go.
Mark Andrews, the tight end.
Let's go.
Finding space at the 40.
Come on.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Boy, a nice play there.
Okay, so that did work.
Up converting on 3rd and 15.
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there, catching the short throw.
Switch up the set again.
He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. On the tackle, it's Randy Gregory.
Decent.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing.
Let's go back into the Wildcat here.
Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Open a hole.
Here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he won't get much.
Maybe a little farther outside. I get maybe a couple more yards before he cuts me off. Once I got outside, I tried to cut it right up the field.
Play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
We got some yards out of it, so it's not a bad play.
They run springs.
Oh,
An interesting and intriguing decision.
he knocked my lineman into me.
Extra DBs on the field, despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they
All right, let's see if we can get this field goal here.
Well, in any event, the extra speed,
53-yarder.
great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Butker's kick here is good.
Oh, nice.
And the Cowboys
Okay.
jump out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, that'll be good for my kicker.
Touchdown that they
It's
wanted,
good for the
CD,
team.
so they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there.
Would have liked to have got the touchdown there, but
other than the lead, of course, is as you
I'll take the field
described,
goal.
both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
He stopped me there, so I wasn't going to take another chance on not get anything after I took the ball away. I want to get some points.
The first time out, they had the interception. That stopped their drive 3 points the
Oh.
other way, so now they work from behind.
Good run.
But he's got to walk out on the field like he's working from ahead. All right, he's got to walk out like, hey, I just threw a touchdown pass because all eyes on his team are on him. They gain their confidence from the way he reacts, his demeanor, and how he plays. He's got to show that he has confidence in himself.
Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep.
There we go.
And he'll lose
Pick
yardage
him up.
here, going down back at the 28.
D-Law.
So still
Nice shed on the block there.
Second down. A hand running left is Dobbins. And he's
I got caught up inside.
35, gain of 7. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that
I was
tells
trying to
you
get
that
to
they
the
know
outside,
the
but the lineman grabbed me and
receivers
pulled me
and
inside
with extreme
real quick. He
confidence.
threw me inside.
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
It wasn't a hold, and then he just grabbed me and
He's got it.
threw me into the inside.
Taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. They'll wind up getting just
Which
a yard,
is-
and that'll bring up 4th down.
That guy's strong, that offensive lineman, to do that to
Back to
Micah.
Patrick Peterson. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this
Usually
one
going to get
away.
away with that with Micah.
And
Yeah,
a
pick him.
great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 40-yard line.
He went down the ball and I blocked him.
Inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things
Okay,
are
let's
gonna
see.
go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman
Ah.
quote about that,
Yeah,
right?
he's
I don't
a
want no
football
safety
is
here,
funny,
man.
A prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Ah,
It's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. Devin McCourty brings him down. 3-0.
okay, so first quarter in the books. Not much scoring in the first 7 minutes. He held up on defense there. He's Geechee ho! Defense is working, bro. Let's go back to this again. Let's see what happens here.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd.
Ah,
And
he
he'll
stopped
take
it that
this
time.
forward only up to about the 7. A 1-yard gain there following the 3.
Ah, good shit, bro. Okay.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Can't get nothing going. His defense is shutting me down. We have a good offense, too. got some good weapons. Got a good quarterback. Got a great O-line. Block, boys. Block, boys. Let's go.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind
Tight end coming through again.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Okay. Let's see here.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20.
I'm trying to get this ground game going. I really want to get the run game going.
Off the bootleg.
Come on, get it.
And that is incomplete.
He has pretty good run defense.
So much for getting separation. No
Well, not
chance
pretty
there.
good. It's good.
Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
He's tough against the run. Looks like we may have a mismatch through the air. I think we might be able to score through the air
From the 21,
versus the
it's
ground.
2nd and 10.
His run defense is solid. He's not giving up too much. He gave up that one big run in the beginning.
And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the
Again.
22.
Whenever we talk about the best
He
throws,
forces a 3rd and long again.
comes up
Okay,
with
let's see if we can
instincts,
get it.
being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready
It's
for that run.
Ichiho. Your defense is working, bro. I like it. It's giving me a challenge.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This
Let's
is
see if we
3rd
can
and
get it.
9.
Another first down here on 3rd down.
Here's Wilson.
Oh, catch that, bro.
Broken up.
Ah, he knocked it out of there.
And now 4th down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that
I wonder if I wait a little longer on that because I had time. Does he get even more open than he was? But
That worked quite well for the defense.
you can't get any more open than that.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. The speedster Dante Pettis back deep to return. He only
Okay, we'll
punted
play
twice in
defense.
the win last week as he gets this one away.
You stop me, bro. Good shit. We'll play
And good
defense. That's a
hustle
good
here as
kick.
This is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Good punt.
Love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the
Pinned
air.
him way back.
That allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've
Got
got
a
some
long
time.
ways to go.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense.
Let's go,
at
D.
the line.
Let's get him.
Still
Come
in
on.
the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been
Stop
able
the
to get
run.
anything going.
Stop
Not
the
only in
run.
points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they
All
can
right.
do better here on this
3
drive.
carries. He has 19 yards on
Just a
3
yard on the
carries.
pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job.
He may try to run it one more time.
Mayfield off the
Nope,
play
pass.
fake.
It's a pass. Get him.
He'll fire this deep for
Swoop.
Ayuk.
Let's go.
Heavy traffic, and
It's a no-fly zone back there, boys. It's a no-fly zone, boys.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many
Let's
times
go.
have we seen a defense with a lot of
Okay,
field
now we're in the
position
red zone. Let's get a
get even
touchdown.
more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot.
We have
in
to
the
get a
end
touchdown
section
now.
and set up
Oh.
in great shape.
Officially,
blew that
it's
up
a
again.
one-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the
I'm not going to give up on it, though. Eventually, I'll come back to that again. But damn, he keeps stopping it.
Much space, a loss results there.
Let's see if we can get. Let's see if we get him here. Let's see if we get him. He knows. I think he knows we're gonna pass it.
This time, Wilson will throw.
Oh,
Right sideline, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is,
this
that's a
guy.
pass he's gotta have.
It's Ichiho.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat.
He's playing
This is
good.
3rd and long. Here's Wilson.
Come on. Zoop.
And this is caught for
There it
a
is.
touchdown. Mark Andrews, his first touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
All right, so now we got into the end zone.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions
good
like
touchdown.
he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature
Got him where we
play
want
for
him
the
now.
second-year
We
quarterback.
scored now.
Extra point by Butker is
Took
on
us a
target.
while though.
And the lead grows to 10-0.
Almost a
Now
full
after
2
the
quarters
touchdown,
just to get a
here's
touchdown.
Butker on to kick it away.
That's good defense. Okay, let's see what is he gonna do. Single back wide deep trips.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the.
Oh, I missed him. I had a sack.
The last time.
Get him.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have
Sack.
times where it just doesn't go right for you.
Sack for the big man.
Frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
We're doing good defensively.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football.
We haven't let him
So
score
we
anything
gotta
yet.
kinda down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Okay, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
We got him in 3rd and 8. Let's see what he's gonna pass.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first
Let's get in
down.
the middle here. Jump
Mayfield
outside.
wants to throw.
Screen. Oh, good play, man.
Down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
It's okay.
The Rams at a disappointing 0-4 through the first month of the year. It's been really a lost first month of the season, that's for sure.
And they still believe they have potential. They still believe they're a good team. But they have to absolutely start showing it right now. 0 for 4? That doesn't even sound right to them. But let's face it, you are what your record says you are until you break out of it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Go back in a single back. Turn run.
Mayfield.
Pass. Get him, boys.
That is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the back.
Single back dice slot. He likes his single back.
And they were able to break it up.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in
Now we got him in 3rd and long.
completions on 1st and 2nd down.
Go get the
You
quarterback.
gotta worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give him another shot here in the first half. But if
Get
you
the
don't
quarterback,
pick up the first
boy.
down, guess what?
Get the quarterback,
You're lucky to make it.
boys.
And that will be incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage.
Almost
tight
picked that one
coverage.
off, too.
They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Now Andy Lee will come on to punt this one away.
All right, let's see if we can get something. Oh, good punt. Ooh,
And that'll hit at the 5 and go in.
he almost dropped that on the 1 there.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Let's try something here. We've been running a lot out of first down. Damn it. Good coverage. Nobody was open. That was a good blitz. Randy Gregory got me. Ex-Cowboy. Okay, let's try this again. Oh. Ooh, tough running. That was a good 7 yards.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Get it. Oh, no. Oof. Try to get tricky there.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been
It's
pretty
a good
well
stop.
dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away.
Get him. Get him.
That's going to go in the books as a 55.
Let that boy turn it loose. He's got some wheels.
For the 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Good coverage.
We'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
That's what I want to do. As soon as he catches it, I want to make a tackle. No big plays. Come on, we need a sack.
Going for Jefferson
Oh. He knocked it out of there. I wanted a pick. He slapped it out of there. His receiver slapped it out of there.
I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Absolutely, very well could have been a third interception.
Oh, good run.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
He's doing pretty good on the ground.
Timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Oh, there's another good run.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
He's trying to score. He's trying to get himself into field goal range, I think. Yeah, he was. Let's ice him. He was probably ready to. He was probably ready to.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get.
Now I got him thinking about it a little longer. Maybe he'll miss. Yeah, he missed. Maybe it did work. The ice maybe worked.
From that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA.
Oh, onside. Oh no.
The Cowboys will get the
Get it.
football first here.
Ah. Nice one. That was good. Oh, he's doing the wildcat slot flex on me. Okay.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD. Down 2 scores here, so how do they make some changes coming out of
well, that's my favorite play, man. It's a good run. I love that run. Hey, he got 8 yards on that.
So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive.
He's doing good on the ground.
Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
From the 44,
I don't think we've given up 100 yards yet on the ground, though. But he may be close.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Cover.
Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. Pick up.
Got him on that one. 4 yards. Needs 6. Let's go inside a little bit more. He's trying to run. Watch. He's gonna run.
And he will cross the 30 down to the 20.
Kind of figuring him out. First down he passes, second down he runs, and then third down he has the option of either. Which will have you guessing now. But he's in the passing set, so we know what he's doing. Get the quarterback. Lock down on the receivers. Get the quarterback. Wow. That's a nasty sack right there.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in
D-Law.
So coming on now is the field goal unit.
We forced another field goal here. That was good. Oh, is he gonna get it? Is he gonna get it? Oh, just barely. That was a good kick. He just missed it.
Thought that might be the goose egg breaker. Still stuck on 0.
All right. Keep it up, defense. Good shit.
That miss there, you hang your head, you let it affect you.
Open a hole for me. There we go. Oh, get on your horse and go.
And they're going to count on you to put it through the post.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
All right, let's try this now.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside game. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him.
His run defense is tough.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Trying to run forward.
There we go.
And he's got the first down yardage.
Got the first.
He's brought down at the 42. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Let's try this now.
That's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
This should create some space, or we should get somebody open here. Let's see here. This should create some space. Let's go. Let's go. It worked. Had to audible out of it. I wanted to pass. He was waiting for it. So I had to switch it up with the same look. Let's try something else here now. I love a lot of motion. It throws them off.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
There we go. Let's go. Touchdown. Shoot.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Tevin Coleman, his
his second touchdown on the season. And his guys now an
Pass.
extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. A nice throw there by
Now
the
we busted this game open.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just
And
take
now
off
we're
and
sitting
go.
with a comfortable lead here.
Now
He could
he's
still come
settling
back,
the
but we've
pocket
got a
little
nice
bit
lead.
more. Reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point by Butker.
We're up 17.
And that makes our score 17-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's
Get him.
NFL, if the pass
Oh,
game
just
isn't
missed the
working,
sack.
usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right.
Ah.
And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football.
Good
But
play. He's probably switching his receiver or something.
be everything you need.
Yeah, he was probably making some
despite the fact
adjustments.
that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Wonder what he did. Wonder what he moved. Who do you
Flushed out right.
get him?
And he's got this down too shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this.
Good
I
run.
This many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to take it and try and get some yardage on this first down
Get him.
snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case,
We're making
that's
him
exactly
go
what he did.
underneath.
Found his running back, let him create some space. and it turned
He's
out to
gone
be a
deep.
nice play
Every
for
time
the
he's gone deep,
offense.
we pick it off.
They're
So
not
he's
going to get to the line to run another play.
he's
So we
going
will
underneath
switch
now.
ends as the third quarter has come to a
He's doing
close.
pretty good with it
We'll
too.
return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Just getting some yards, but that's what we want defensively. We want to keep everything in front of us.
2nd and 3.
We'll give you everything underneath, nothing deep. I ain't trying to give up that big play for a touchdown.
That's out quickly to
Tackle.
Shaw. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
You can have all the underneath stuff you want.
Here's 1st and 10.
Nothing deep, bro. Contain that outside better though.
1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll go down
Tough
at the
running.
26, following a gain of 6.
He has 7 carries for 40
Offensive
some
linemen love creating space
yards,
for their
40
guys carrying
plus.
the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On 2nd
Get
down
him.
and 4. Mayfield.
Ooh,
Complete to
that was a nice
Dobbins.
quick pass.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get
He might
everything
try to
covered,
run here
comes
again.
a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks
Get
up
up
a
in
first
there.
down.
From the red zone now, Mayfield.
Ah.
Connection made with Chenault. And he's going to be marked down just
He's
outside
been,
the 10.
for most part, passing on first down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field.
I don't think he wants to run anymore. He needs to pass if he's going to catch up.
He was able to secure it. Not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
He's still running.
And he's dropped just before the line.
8 rushes, 50 yards.
Pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may
Gun empty, wide flex, 4 wide. Okay, so he's passing for sure. Keep him inside the pocket. Oh no, we let him get outside.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Baker
Good one.
Mayfield taking it in from 7
Good touchdown,
yards
bro.
away. And the Rams are finally
I was
on the
trying to
board here in the fourth
stay on the
quarter.
outside, but his lineman, his left tackle does a good job of pushing me to the inside.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that'll cut the lead
He's
to
strong.
17-7. 2 scores down.
Oh, here he goes again with his onside kick.
They could somehow get this one back.
No,
And the
not this
Cowboys are
time,
able
bro.
to recover. Well, they felt like they needed the football
If
back.
you'd have got that
They couldn't get it.
and then scored the touchdown, he'd be only down by 3.
Someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the
Busted
team
open.
expecting it, they do actually recover the ball.
Oh.
Which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much
Oh,
more
I got
of
an injury.
anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Busted open. Tried to count in here.
1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Dang. 13 rushes, 50 yards.
Offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd
I
be in
wanted to get
situations
150 yards
where the
rushing
extra
today.
defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show
Doesn't
the
look like
world
it's
they're
gonna
up to
happen.
the challenge.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd down and 12. From midfield now, here's Wilson.
Nice.
Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup down inside the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32
Okay, let's try
yards.
something else here. We haven't
So
done
the
this
big
yet.
play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now
If he
on
blitzes
first
here, we
down.
could get a big play.
Throwing is Wilson.
Oh, I think he was ready for it.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Okay.
It'll be a hand
Open a hole.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage.
Jeez.
He goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up
I like his run defense. It's really
and his
good.
defensive end getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football.
He hasn't let
making
me,
a
he's
tackle.
not
That's
letting
what
me
we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what
really
their
get
job
anything.
is, and really
I wanted to
a lot
get
of the time they have to
150,
throw
at least
the
100
ball
yards on
in
the
run
ground.
game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback.
Man.
That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Okay, let's see. See if we get him in the end zone here.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson sliding out of the pocket.
Swoop! Ooh! Let's go!
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Michael Gallup.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter.
Ooh, that was nice. Look.
Butker on for the PAT. And that'll make this a three-score
Okay, so we're
game as the
catching
lead
a
moves
bit,
to
a little rhythm
17.
here now. Quarterback starting to get a connection with his receivers.
After field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. Dante Pettis now from
Get
his
him.
end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he
Guess we've got this game on lock now. There's not enough time for him to catch up. I'm sure he's not going to give up, though. I know he's going to try and at least get some more points.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
He's going to try here. We can't let him, though.
You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was
Get
going
him.
to be the game to stem the tide, but that just
Get him, big boy Joseph. Get him.
Oh.
Good play. He scrambled around and found a receiver.
For 14 and a first down. To throw, Mayfield.
Get him. Now we got that outside contained. Yeah, he got the pass off. 14 of 20 for 99 yards passing.
When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention. Now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot.
Get him. There's the sack.
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Oh, I wanted the pick there. All right, one more time here. Come on, let's get the quarterback. Let's get a sack. Let's get a sack.
Yeah. It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
Well, let's see if we can get a playoff.
35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Wilson wants to throw it. He's going to air it out deep for Green.
Oh, I was trying to go for another touchdown over there.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates.
I was just practicing on that one.
You may have no other
Just
choice
trying to
but
see if I
throw it
could get one.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Try to get into field goal range a little closer.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a short gain down to about the 33.
And we'll kick it from here for my kicker.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Alright, so he made the first one from 53. Let's hit from 50.
They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And his kick is good.
Alright.
They'll extend their lead even further. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win.
Yep.
Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle.
We held him to 77 passing and 83 rushing. He was doing good on the ground.
Where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the Cowboys, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Good game, bro.
Los Angeles. So long, everybody.
Man, he didn't really give me much. Scored 27 points, but his defense really did not give me any yards. Just a little over 100 yards passing. Barely 50 yards rushing on 14 carries. That's good defense. His offense just made too many mistakes. Otherwise, he's in that game. The 2 picks is what hurt him. Okay, so that's a good win for us. We move on to 4-1. Oh, nice upgrades. I'll let them do that. I thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Drop a like. I'll see you next time. Peace.